Snooze TV is brought to you by Spry Fitness Products, the professional's choice. Buff. Get out there with Buff, the original multifunctional headwear. Adventure begins today. And the Health and Fitness Business Show.
Hi, I'm Therese Iknoian here with Snooze TV and this week's Trends and Topics TNT with Therese. We're taking a look at the opportunities of the fitness industry. What's in the future? Where can it go? Last couple years have been a little tough with the economic downturn, but we're talking to some folks who think that with networking education, there are opportunities and there is a future. I'm here with Scott Eyler. He has some experience in the industry, almost 20 years now we're looking at, between health club managing, retail, manufacturing. Last 5 years he's been working with business development consulting, and he definitely has some takes on the fitness industry and its opportunities for growth. Can you tell me a little bit, after this downturn, perhaps what's next for the industry? Is there something that's next for the industry?
Well, I think the baby boomer population is a definite next for the industry. It's really what sustained the industry, but now with the downturn, people are coming back. Health never goes away, and with the baby boomers today, I think health is even more important to them, and you're starting to see at the high-end level, more and more people coming back into buying premium fitness equipment again.
So premium fitness is still something that the boomers are going to be looking for. Are there other opportunities for the fitness industry, retail and manufacturing segments to reach out to the markets that are looking for fitness, or perhaps should be looking for fitness?
I definitely believe there is. I think most people are afraid, who don't already know fitness, how to get in, and they need a tool or another piece to push them along the way, maybe an education factor. So when you start looking at the ability to bring in the education phase, equipment's great, but they have to know how to use it. So if you can combine maybe a tool that will allow them to understand the benefits and gain outcomes, so they can track their weight loss, they can track heart rate, they can do things that will help them be more successful, then I think you have a much better package to offer these people.
So people really need to work out, but they also need to be able to figure out how to work out and then how to track it, and that's going to allow them to feel the success, perhaps, to continue with the fitness routine?
I think the key there is motivation. So the motivation can come through entertainment, it can come through education, but the ability to be able to track that. So if I start today and I look 6 months later, where have I been and where have I got to, that's going to be very important to them, because they need to be able to have that goal and be able to achieve that goal. And when we can put that into the equipment and allow them to see the success, I think you get a much greater benefit.
What about some of the fear, perhaps, I've heard from retailers and manufacturers that their folks who are working out on indoor equipment might actually go outside to go skiing or biking or running or walking? Is that actually something to be afraid of?
No, I think it's something to embrace, because if you look at the average person, they're not going to be inside all the time, but when those times come where the weather doesn't permit or there's some other issue, they don't have a lot of time, then they're going to be indoors. But you've got to remember, we're outdoor people and outdoor animals to begin with. We want to be out there. So, mountain biking, road biking, skiing, jogging, running, whatever it may be, we need to look at that and embrace that and look at that as part of the overall package of what fitness really is. I have a treadmill at home, but I've got great running shoes and I run outside. I have a mountain bike. I go outside and I mountain bike. Sometimes I crash. But I think the real issue is people want to do both. They don't want to just do one thing. So fitness has to be a supplemental support system for what we do in our everyday life.
Next week in Trends and Topics with Therese, we're going to talk to some retailers about the founding of the Fitness Industry Dealers Association and how networking and booming together can actually help the industry grow some more. I'm Therese Iknoian with Trends and Topics TNT. Till next time.